Mics are off. Nobody ever heard you.
Cool. Are we live?
Yeah, so I'm Ben. You're
Banjo.
You are Banjo. Good job. Only took 2 times. Not live, but this is the Frustration Notebook. Disclosed number of episodes. Because we don't know what order they'll come out in.
He said disclosed.
He said disclosed.
He did say disclosed.
What would the right word be?
Undisclosed.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
You said disclosed.
Drop the orange.
All right, so we have some special guests with us today. Let's go bring them in. We have the mysterious professor.
Go ahead and say hey, Professor.
Oh, hello.
That would be you. Yeah. That would be you. And we have Sam. Welcome, Sam. Thank you all for...
It's weird that you showed a picture of me, but then wanted the professor to introduce himself.
He's to my left. I always start to my left.
That
But
makes
you're
sense.
right.
That makes
So like
sense.
Professor's
I like
like, Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. I
Yeah.
would go with that.
Maybe he'll have a funny voice later if we can get it right. I really think that he should.
that. You're excited about that.
I was very excited about it, but it got shot down by committee.
Well.
One day we'll have enough power to make him sound like a true Chad. See, you want it too. You want it too.
Yeah.
It's okay. So today, figured we'd start off with
Or the frustration.
a frustration from the notebook.
Yeah. Well, I
Kind
thought
of.
we'd just go with a police frustration. Like
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, all the frustration notebook stuff is police stuff.
Yeah. Like the driving in a police car trying to get anywhere in a hurry.
With or without lights? Because there's different frustrations for both.
Yeah. Well, just in a police car trying to get somewhere. Like, the people in front of you doing
Stupid things.
No,
Give
5
the-
to 10 miles an hour.
Want to give the scenario?
Yeah. Go.
So, would you rather have somebody sitting on the phone when they're supposed to be on the podcast?
I'm listening.
And so, would you rather have, when you're driving and you're not in a patrol car, right? Mm-hmm. It was like you could be going 15 over and you still have people flying by you, giving you the bird. Like, get out the way, asshole, like you're driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you can't do anything about it because you're just going to buy low to get some chicken nuggets. Or would you rather have where
And sauce.
when you're no sauce? Yeah. We've established this. Or
Can't eat a chicken nugget with no sauce.
watch me. Or would you rather have it where when you're driving your patrol car and everybody is like by the book, perfect distance away, obeying the speed limit? How would you rather have it? What world would you like to live in? Everybody just drives crazy around you, but you could stop them if you wanted to. Or though you can't stop them, rather.
In the perfect world, you wouldn't have to stop anybody. Everybody's following the rules.
So you would want
And that's usually how it is when a marked patrol car, if I'm driving one of those.
were you not paying attention when I
I
just
was
said?
paying attention.
Yeah.
But I was
That's what I'm saying.
thinking that I now drive an unmarked car and people drive stupid around me all the time. But it's not my job to pull them over.
Bingo, exactly. Exactly. But you can get to where you're going without going, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah. For the
So-
most part, everybody wants to complain that police are speeding anyhow, but theoretically, I've got nowhere to be but do circles for 12 hours.
Yes. Unless you do have somewhere to be.
Yeah. I mean, but you got codes to lights and everything. Everyone thinks that you can, we don't always turn lights on when we're speeding to get to a call. And we're not the fire department where you run code to everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Or EMS.
Saving all these lives out here.
Saving all the lives out
Bush
here.
is on fire. Can y'all please come put it out? Woo!
This bush
Yeah,
is in a
It's not
river.
endangering
It's not
anyone.
gonna do anything. So where would you stand on that, Professor?
I'm with Sam there. If everybody's actually following the rules,
Well, I think it
works. The problem is when people follow rules that don't exist, like going 10 miles under the speed limit in front of you because they think you're going to do something to them when you have other way more important things to do.
Or yielding to somebody that they shouldn't be yielding to.
Right. Holding up traffic to let somebody out of a parking lot to turn left.
Oh, the go-ahead
It's
guy.
way too busy for them to be doing that.
It's a good way to do a crash.
Yeah.
Very good way to make a crash.
Yeah, it follows over in other things too, like the whole. He's been missing since yesterday, but I knew I had to wait 24 hours.
Well, that goes back to I think the TV, or what people misconstrue with police on TV.
Kind of rules
It
and
could also just be some lazy police officer made that up one day.
oh, that too.
Well, I mean,
That's where
see
I
it.
thought that came from.
I always see it on
Definitely
TV. I don't know. I mean, it's always on TV.
Yeah.
Shows and everything else.
You can't do this report at night. You have to wait until day.
This is a larceny that occurred daytime. You got
We
to
can better investigate the crime scene if the sun's
Exactly. Yes.
Or the call you get on Monday morning, and they say, "Well, it happened on Saturday, but I didn't want to bother y'all on the weekend." Like,
Yeah.
But there's a whole nother shift. We're here all the time.
It's a different
Like,
shift. Someone else.
up. There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I wait till you guys weren't open. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
B Squad should have taken this report. Now I'm having to do it on first thing Monday morning.
Mm-hmm. But, what people perceive is mostly on the internets or the TVs. So
To be fair,
That
that's
becomes
where I
reality.
learned, Miranda
What's the TV?
Dragnet.
Deal.
Dragnet. You're actually 85 years old.
Hey, Nick at night, man. Nick at night.
We are not ageist here at the Frustration Notebook. We
You sounded kind of
wide range of people.
You basically said anyone who watched Dragnet is an old person. That sounds like
I mean, what's the youngest person that's ever watched Dragnet that's hearing this? Probably you, actually.
how old is he? 'Cause are we allowed to say?
Like 62,
Yeah.
62.
right?
Yeah.
What's the number from 1973? I know your birth year.
I can't math like
Sometime in the roaring 20s.
Back when automobiles were coming out.
those horseless carriages would be the death of us all.
If switching a bit here, because it's the professor over there. Which professor did you say he was?
Yeah, so like if we had to pick like which like fictional or like popularized professor best described like our professor,
So
Which one would it be?
So in your scenario, this is like the Nutty Professor,
He's
He's a professor.
Indiana Jones,
Indiana Jones.
the
He didn't go by
professor from
Professor
Gilligan's
Xavier.
Island. Xavier.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Yep, you nailed it. He would say
Yeah,
Gilligan's
I know. I
Island.
told you. Yeah, and that's the one I was actually
Well, that
picturing.
is who is always referred to as the professor.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
All the others have some other, like post-nominal or whatever you call
well, I
it.
watched Powerpuff Girls once, and then that was Professor.
I forgot to listen to that professor
I've
to see how he
never,
sounded.
Never watched Powerpuff Girls. Sorry, I was
So-
watching Dragnet.
Did you like pull up some voices to give him if he picked a professor he wanted?
I did. Yeah, I had like a sadder sounding white dude that would be perfect. Not that you're sad or anything, but like it was,
or a white dude.
or a white
Yeah, who you
dude.
calling
That's
white?
true.
Did you
That's
just
true.
assume my race
That's fair.
All right.
and my gender?
You know what they say about assuming.
white dude. That's
I've already checked the plumbing.
you. Wow.
Don't worry
Does
about
the
it.
plumbing matter anymore?
I forgot to mention I have a third camera in the bathroom. So I don't, it's for your safety. So I don't misgender
Oh,
you.
okay. Sure.
I'm not sure how that works.
I can show you. So yeah, y'all would rather be the hero that everyone needs. You want the traffic to be flowing as it should. You don't want to be a vengeful god and get the ones that break the limits.
No, because ultimately I just want peace.
Wow.
Peace, harmony.
Altruistic.
But then you wouldn't have a job.
That's why you call it a peace officer, though.
That's true.
I could find something else to do.
But imagine like how much you could do if
I always work for DOT, maintain the roads.
Yeah.
which guy would you want to be in DOT? You want to be one of the 6 that just watch, or you want to be the one
obviously.
guy?
I want
Yeah.
to be the guy doing all the work.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be the dude sitting in the white pickup truck in the air condition
Yeah.
with the hard hat on the dash.
I'll just answer the phone. Like,
There's 2 extremes.
All right, I'll send people.
It's like 7 people. Like one guy's working, one guy's in the truck, and then there's 5 people watching.
But they all have to have something in their hands, like a pole or a shovel,
Mm-hmm.
a measuring tape.
Yep.
You ever just look at the mirror in the morning when you wake up and be like, I'm an adult. I can't quit. I have bills.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks every time. But I mean, some adults don't even do that.
Maybe that's
Some adults,
Live off mom.
yeah,
Some don't have mirrors.
live off of money.
'Cause they just live on
That's got to be a very small
I'm
percentage.
actually convinced
They live on the
a lot of
street, man.
people
There's a
don't
lot
have
in
mirrors.
Why you say that?
What'd you say?
Well,
No, you're just going to convince people don't have
I'm
mirrors.
convinced a lot of people don't have mirrors.
Is it because the outfits or the hair?
Yes.
Both.
Just
Like
yes.
outfits, hair, the size of said outfit.
You think they don't have one, or do you think they just don't use it?
Or they don't care.
Yeah, maybe it's lights. Maybe I have been to a lot of houses where there weren't lights, so
Some people
Yeah.
are
you could
blind.
see the mirror, But yeah,
How they getting dressed?
She might like
Could be.
Haphazardly.
You're right. That could explain.
Haphazardly.
That could explain.
There's like a whole. I mean, there's like a whole page on that. Like the Walmart people at Walmart.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
what you're referring to?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The
kind of.
pajamas and everything.
Because it's one of two things. Either they did not look at themselves before they left the house, or they looked at themselves before they left the house and said, "Oh yeah."
Which begs the question: I want to see the outfit that they held up beside the one that they ended up wearing, and they were like, "This one. I want to wear this one.
Not all
I want to see
people
that
operate
one.
that way.
I want to see the loser of the two."
Some people just grab
Yeah.
clothes and put them on.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, she's nice.
Everybody's like in college, but
But-
those people aren't in college.
That's one of the perks, I guess, when you're like patrol, being police work. You just knew what you're going to wear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get in the closet like, okay, well today it's going to be this.
You just had to maintain it.
You're supposed to.
Professional looking appearance.
You're supposed to.
Get those seams sewed on there. That's all I need.
You get it dry clean one good time, you're good to go.
I
month,
never
couple months.
got any uniforms dry cleaned.
No, me either.
Never.
I did. Yeah. Like about once every
Who
6
am I
months.
trying to
I'm trying to
impress?
look good.
Wash and wear.
Don't you think that's crazy how you have to be like all prim and proper and super sharp to go out and deal with hobos that are fighting and pissing on each other? And then to bring them to court and be like, this person was pissing and fighting in the streets. And then they show up in said court with like pajamas on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's just judge is like, time served.
Yeah.
Time
Cool.
served.
The best judge would be
I look good though.
I see how you showed up. Straight to jail.
Yep. Straight to jail.
Well, I don't think all of them. I mean, you think the one that we had.
The felon judge, right?
Well, no, not that. I'm talking.
You said you liked him though.
I did like him, but I'm talking about the some of the people that like our normals that we've locked up in the past. Like I won't say his name, but Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
He wanted to look sharp because I asked him. You get those conversations when you're taking them to jail, and some of them didn't mind going. It was just a normal. It's like a once a week ordeal with them, and you would get the just a conversation going. I remember going, hey, if you were to have Sunday's best on, would you prefer a normal tie or a bow tie? And he answered first, just a normal tie, and then what was the second one, Benny?
No, bow tie. So he actually thought about it.
Yeah,
He really thought about it.
What else do you have to think about?
Turkey.
For turkey. Yeah, I did tell him.
Why do you have to think about a turkey, Banjo?
Because I did tell him he was being a little reluctant at first, wanting to go to jail,
As you usually are.
as usually. But
I don't see why.
well, not him. He was always.
I don't see why he would be.
Some people are pleasant.
But
He's just trying to take
I
a
did
dookie.
tell him that I was trying to get him to the jail because it was Thanksgiving to hurry him with some of that turkey before it was all gone. And he said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, great
And he
idea.
was all excited.
Why'd you lie to that man?
Why's that off?
He turned it off.
Would you like it back on?
It's best if it's on, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Right away, sir.
Sorry, go ahead. Man.
Oh, but then so he was all excited to go at that point, and then he was like, "Oh, can't wait to give me some of that turkey." And then when he got to jail, fortunately, there wasn't any turkey at the jail. So
Imagine that.
Lied to him.
I didn't lie.
Jail doesn't have turkey. Did they have the bread?
Well,
The Nutri-Grain
Well,
bread?
it was kind of late at that point. I think he got there kind of late, but the morning it was probably going to be some kind of turkey sausage or something, I'd imagine.
Yeah. The jail's
But the
not
jail
healthy.
really have a theme
They're
all
not
day?
healthy.
They're not. No.
Especially back then.
It's low is
Nowadays,
bitter.
they might be healthy.
Low is bitter.
You don't think Michelle Obama got in there and changed the meal plan?
I think she
for the-
did.
like
The
for
prisons,
school?
though? I thought it was just
Oh,
for
yeah,
schools.
everywhere.
Oh,
Everyone's
You gotta look
healthy.
out for the inmates more than the people in school.
that's true. Potential voters.
Rice and beans.
Yeah, that should just bare minimum nutritional value. So you can get up.
That there was a post a while back about a very wealthy gentleman who was saying, hey, there's a meat shortage coming up because of COVID, so all you poor people, y'all should start eating lentils. Make sure you learn to like them. Because you won't be able to afford meat soon.
That's very nice of him.
Is it?
I don't even like
Have you ever tried lentils?
They're not good.
No.
It's bland.
Yeah. It's like rice, though. You make rice taste however you want it to taste.
Yeah, good.
I don't know if you can make it taste like a steak though.
I mean, you can put
Or a
some steak
burger.
seasoning in
No.
it.
Like, I gotta have steak, man.
It'd be a plain burger.
Well, Benny's not going to put any like condiments on it or anything.
All it needs is cheese and bacon.
cheese and lentils.
That is
And
a
fried
great burger.
eggs.
So let them talk you down.
Sandwich.
Oh,
said a
I'll
fried
never.
egg?
I will die on this hill.
That's a great sandwich. Don't
A
let them-
fried
don't let them
egg
talk
is
to you.
fantastic on a
Red
burger.
Robin, that's their signature burger.
Yeah.
Really, with the fried egg?
But there's more than just an egg and a burger and cheese.
Sure, yeah. But if that's all you want, that's all you need.
Thank you, Sam.
You,
I mean, I would put some mayo and ketchup on it at least.
Okay,
Yeah, there we go. See?
No.
Okay. No?
but he said that's all you need.
Yeah, if that's all you want. I mean, that's
all
what
you
makes
need.
him happy, man.
This is America. I thought it was.
But
Pursuit of
so the
freedom.
paradox
Yeah,
of-
thank
Wait,
you.
pursuit of happiness, my bad. we
We
already
can
got
pursue.
freedom.
We don't have to pursue freedom. It's just there.
you're super against condiments or dipping a chicken nugget in a sauce.
Yeah.
You don't do that?
But yet, you eat Chinese food all day long.
Mm-hmm.
It's covered in sauce.
90% of that is chicken nuggets in a sauce.
Yeah.
All of it's covered in sauce.
Exceptions prove the rule.
Except for the white rice.
So what if we went to McDonald's and I poured sweet and sour sauce all over the chicken nuggets and I said it's the new McChinese? Could you eat it?
McGeneral so.
Yeah,
McSo.
McSo. Yeah, it's sweet and sour chicken nuggets.
I mean, I feel like you're really diving deep into the white trash cookbook, but could I make General So? So the question ultimately is, could I make General So's McChicken Nugget
Yeah,
chicken
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the concept is the same. It is
Could you eat it?
a chicken nugget tossed in
with
sauce.
rice? Yes.
And we're talking sweet and sour chicken here.
Oh, so if we put
Well,
it on
sweet and sour.
rice.
I'm not a big fan of sweet and sour chicken though.
But Joe,
But like teriyaki,
So you'll do
Jones-
that.
essentially.
teriyaki,
Yeah. If you put that in like rice, yeah,
But you
I'd be
eat
down for that.
wings.
It would not be good.
What about a like a teriyaki burger? Because they do those with like a pineapple on it.
Yeah, because you can't really put. I don't feel cheese would go well on that. I don't want cheese on my burger. I could go down like a teriyaki flavored burger.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Wings would be the main exception, like buffalo sauce wings. I'm down for that,
So
but not
how's that
really
different
wet.
than how's that different than a chicken nugget dipped
Chicken
in
nuggets,
buffalo sauce?
mystery meat, really. I mean, it's just
Because
ground up.
it's more like it's okay if it's wet, like a wet chicken wing,
Right.
but I like it more to like be like cooked on there.
Okay.
So dry rub versus a wet sauce.
Not really dry rub because you can make like buffalo sauce like dry. You cook it long enough, it'll. I don't know. Crust is not the right word, but it's solid. It's not liquidy.
No,
It's not
the
wet.
dry rub's like just seasoning they put on it.
I'd be fine with dry rub. Yeah.
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 So what should you prefer, dry rub or sauce on a chicken wing?
Saucy.
Sauce.
Probably dry rub.
Because you can also get
I don't like
Parmesan
wet.
like coated on it.
I'm a child. You've
good.
seen me eat. Like I get it all over myself. I can't do that.
Ice cream's out the question with you.
Garlic Parmesan, man.
Garlic Parmesan's good.
Yeah. Because you got like ice cream dripping down your elbow and you're trying to lick it off your arm. It's just chocolate ice cream. Don't wear
I'm
a white
better
shirt.
now.
Don't wear a white shirt with chocolate ice cream.
I'm better now. I don't
Speaking
do
of
that
shirts,
anymore.
that's a cool shirt.
That's a cool shirt, Sam.
You like that?
Yeah. It's on a show. You seen it before?
Seen what show? The Office?
The Office, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Space, great show.
Oh, man.
You remind me of that guy.
So like Dunder Muffins over here.
Which guy?
The main
Milton?
guy, yeah.
Milton?
From Office Space.
I thought you would say Milton. Well, yeah, I just, I'm going to burn this place to the ground.
Hello?
So that way on fast
Glad you didn't
food,
pick him.
worst fast food joint versus best fast food joint. Which one?
So, Professor.
Chick-fil-A.
Are you the professor?
No.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll take it back.
No. Go with it. I'll play.
All right, go ahead, Sam.
Chick-fil-A, yes.
Is it what?
Chick-fil-A is the best.
The best, okay.
Okay, what makes it that?
The customer service.
Just the customer, not
plus
the
the
food?
food.
Okay, plus the food.
Both are great. They
So-
set the standard of customer service in the fast food industry.
So the Popeyes chicken sandwich doesn't beat out.
No. I have tried it.
Okay.
It doesn't, no.
So we've got your best
Mm-hmm.
customer service plus the food.
Okay, so you should be able to pick the worst.
Well, it definitely isn't Popeyes, is it?
McDonald's.
What's wrong with McDonald's? I mean,
Their
McDonald's
customer service, like
customer service,
it is
obviously.
expected that their customer service is slack. Like it's expected. Like if you got hired there, you know that you can stand at the window and be like, "What do you want? What else? All right, come on."
You're probably not going to get it.
It's so
you'd be
true. You get a raise, $17 an
You
hour.
do so great.
$17 an hour
You're the
now.
manager.
Yeah. We see that you treated our customers. You get a raise.
You know that you're going to be sitting in that line for 30 minutes. But at Chick-fil-A is the exact opposite. You know it's going to run quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long line, too. It's usually wrapped around the building.
So those are mine.
All right.
That's solid. That's solid.
I'll go. That's pretty good. Go ahead, Professor.
Good, Professor. What you thinking?
I tend to agree.
Exactly agree?
I don't know. We're talking about quality of food, too.
Quality of food.
I'm pretty sure I've already got yours. But yeah, I think you've changed, but go ahead. I'll comment once you...
Unlike certain people in the room, I have a very wide palate.
What you trying to
And
say?
so it's kind of all over the place. It depends on... A lot more open.
So if you had to go... So if Chick-fil-A was your best and McDonald's is your worst, what's right after
It's
it?
very consistent. I agree. It's consistent on customer service. It's consistent on quality of food. I don't think I've ever gone and had one that was like, ugh, what did they do with this one today? Which I've definitely done at McDonald's. Like, sometimes I love McDonald's, and then every now and then it's like, God, who put this together? And they must have done it yesterday.
Yeah. Waste not.
So,
Go ahead and answer for me.
I'm assuming it was Arby's, because you call that the wet paper towel sandwich.
Oh, well, see, my opinion on Arby's changed greatly.
Elaborate so I could tell you how you're wrong.
So when I was a kid, for some reason we just never went to Arby's. Like, that wasn't a place we went. I don't ever remember going to Arby's, going through the drive-thru at Arby's. I have no memory of ever being in one or at one. My only knowledge of Arby's was when my grandparents had a business, and on like Saturdays or something, they were busy. They'd send somebody out for food, and it was usually go to the closest.
Was it one of your 20 uncles?
No. It was somebody from whoever was working in the
Sounds
store.
like the title of a
that day.
movie.
They'd send somebody to
My 20 uncles.
like the closest fast food place, and like, hey, bring food back for everybody. And it usually, well, not usually, but occasionally, it was like the old 5 for $5 Arby's roast beef sandwiches, because they could get like 2 orders of that and feed everybody that was there. And those roast beef sandwiches, to me, always tasted like a wet paper towel on some soggy bread.
You know, the
And
brown
there's,
paper
there's
towels
no
in school.
cheese on it. There's no sauce on it. They would have like the old horsey sauce in the bag, which is, horseradish mayonnaise or whatever.
Which is great. Go
Which
ahead.
I like
The
now.
Red Ranch stuff?
We'll get into that in a minute, because I was going to bring that up.
Go ahead.
So which
What I
I
got.
like the horsey sauce now, but as a kid, like, I couldn't take it.
See?
But I would try to
Welcome.
use it because I wanted some sort of sauce on the sandwich, because I didn't want a dry sandwich.
Damn it, he's already out.
Back to like your spicy mustard store.
Exactly.
So
I was all excited when he said it.
my experience with Arby's, and in my head, was always wet paper towel sandwich, bad sauce. Until I was working with Banjo over there.
Mm-hmm.
One night he says, "Let's go to Arby's." Like, okay, whatever you say.
All disappointed.
And
Wet paper towel sandwich.
well, and he may have it may have been running one of those, like, they've got the new such and such sandwich. I'm like, okay,
I'm
whatever,
a
I'll
sucker
try
for
it.
new stuff.
We went. Arby's is actually really good. I like Arby's. Now, Arby's is not consistent. One Arby's to the next sometimes is hit and miss. But my opinion definitely changed, because I thought all they made was just wet paper towel sandwiches.
And by that, you mean like the roast beef?
Yeah, just that really thin sliced roast beef on a bun. It's bleh.
You whispered
blah.
it's so good over there.
So good.
It's just blah. There's just nothing to it.
Oh,
But
that's
it
very
does
good.
kind of remind me
brightness
of
is
a,
outstanding.
of a wet paper towel. I mean, just thinking about it now, the old, like the ones in school when they pull your tooth out.
I mean, it's kinda like,
No, that's the opposite. Those towels never get wet. You could dunk those in water and they'd come out dry. And it's so rough.
well, it's kind of like something I could make at home.
Well,
2 pieces of white bread.
anything
and
you
some
can.
deli ham. I mean, like
2 pieces of meat, 1 piece of bread.
Yeah, I mean,
folding
it's
it in
not
half.
something I'm
Messing up the
going
lunch.
out to get.
But you can make anything at home, though.
Now,
No, you can't.
Yes.
what can't you make at home?
What can't you make at
You
home?
can't make a McDonald's cheeseburger at home.
Oh, you can.
You can.
It's not going to taste the same.
You could
We'll,
figure it
it's
out.
different.
Here's what I'm going to do.
just
Next
is.
time, I'm going to make one, bring it, and then buy a McDonald's cheeseburger.
We have the McDonald's
gonna taste the
cheeseburger
same.
challenge.
Well, you blind taste test it. We'll see.
It's really going to come down to who had the least enthusiasm to make the sandwich.
Which one is this cheese hanging?
The least amount of
cheese
effort.
is hanging off of one side of the
Yeah, I'm gonna
sandwich
have to
and the
really
pickles
mess it
hanging
up
off.
to make
Ooh,
it
that's
good.
gonna be quite the challenge.
I'm going to really mess it up to make it good.
What if you could mess up that much?
Somehow the ketchup ends up on top of the bun instead of inside the sandwich. Yeah.
This is very true.
Yep.
Or if you have it plain, it's all in there anyway.
So going back to that just a bit. So the Arby's sauce, what would you refer that to? I mean, what would you like if it wasn't called Arby's?
Like
sauce?
on the. You gotta tell him which one. They're different ones.
the normal Arby's sauce.
Like the
That's on the
red-
roast beef.
Yes, the red stuff.
On the roast beef.
What? No, it's
What
not
would I
on.
refer to it?
What if it wasn't? Well, you're putting. I guess
Categorized?
No, it's on. It comes with it on the sandwich. I have to tell them not to put it on
I
there,
don't think it does.
and I tell them what I'm about to blow your mind with, and they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Just a little packet of the red sauce that says
Not the
Arby's
packet.
sauce.
They're
Is it
different.
Sort of a barbecue sauce.
Okay.
What
Now,
do you
hold on.
call it?
What would
I
I
mean,
call it?
yeah. If it
It's
wasn't
Arby's
called,
sauce.
yeah, if it wasn't called Arby's sauce, if it was just me making this sauce and you're trying it, would you say, "Oh, that's a barbecue," or would you say, "Oh, that's just a ketchup with some spice in it," or "That's a
still
mayonnaise"?
different. It's 2 different sauces.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I haven't been to Arby's enough to contribute to this.
No one goes to Arby's hardly. It's always the
I
worst
would
part.
say
of
it's sort of a barbecue sauce.
Okay.
But a lot of barbecue sauces are a ketchup with some spice in it. So I'm not sure what you're...
Okay. What? Hold on. Go ahead. Tell me what you call this stuff.
You have anything?
He doesn't go to
I've
Arby's.
tasted it before, but I haven't been.
You have a name for it?
I'll just say barbecue.
I've never heard this, and it's amazing.
Isn't that what it says?
Hold
It's
on.
called
Arby's?
Red Ranch, is what it's called.
I've never heard it called Red Ranch.
I'm not
Who
the.
calls it that?
Who calls it that?
They do. It's
He
on
does.
their. No,
They call
not
it
he.
Arby's.
They.
He.
Well, if they,
next to me.
I ask them what
Them.
comes on it, and they say the cheese sauce and the Red Ranch.
How many times have you asked them? How many times have you heard this?
I don't know how many times have I went to Arby's.
This is just one of those lackluster employees making something up.
He unwillingly knew that he was giving a name for something that would
I was going to get carried
it would
on.
spread.
Question.
So you say no Red Ranch.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that sandwich come with it? And they say even different because, I'd have to ask the first few times I went to make sure, does the beef and cheddar come with the Red Ranch sauce on it? And I'll ask and confirm it, but what does that come? I won't say, does it come with the sauce? I'll say, what comes on it? And they say, just the beef and the cheese sauce and the Red Ranch. Their words. Where would I come up with Red Ranch from?
It amazes me. I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to call Arby's right now.
It's
We could look it
apparently
up.
a thing. It's apparently a thing.
I knew he would look up. He's staring at the phone the whole time. We have to go off of
Not
just
even
our
picked it
knowledge.
up.
His phone's right there on the floor.
No,
It's
this is
got
my job.
two.
This is my job.
Yeah.
So-
Drug dealer.
Apparently, it is a thing.
Straight from the
never-
professor.
what they
There's a
call it.
reason why we call him the professor.
If it comes from him, I'll believe it. Go ahead. When was it last used? 1973.
Telling you this for
No,
years.
apparently it's what they put on beef and cheddar. And it's,
Hot damn.
I'm wrong.
like
But I've never heard of Red Ranch up until.
Because you never ask him what comes on it. You just
I don't think I've
and
ever
you
done-
order from the Tom menu. You want like a cheeseburger from Arby's, and
There's
they
a Tom menu?
they have,
They have
it.
cheeseburgers?
well, yeah, he's always
Banjo meat.
yeah.
That's it, Banjo.
Yeah, I do. There's a secret menu on every place. I guess I don't know if it's a secret menu. I just order, and then I always get these guys like, I don't see that on the menu. And I'm like, you just gotta ask for it.
The West Coast place was the best with that. In and out.
Burger King was really great because you get the Western, like the Western Whopper, Western burger.
Mickey Lounge.
Sometimes you get the
Good time.
like the fry burger. Those
Yeah.
are always good.
See, I've never done any of that stuff. I look at the regular menu like a regular person.
Yeah, like a normal person.
And then professor's always like, I want to wait till you order because I never see what you're ordering and I might want what you got. Because last time when we went to Burger King once, he ordered, and then I ordered. He said, that's not even on the menu. I'm like, you just got to ask.
What's the fry burgers? I just fried.
It's just fries on your burger.
Yeah. Okay.
That's super simple. I mean, it's not like a.
Yeah, there's no possible way you can make that.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to.
Well, the
Make it
In-N-Out
the
thing had this thing, like they had all their burgers listed, but you could ask for animal style, where they just put all this sauce on top of the burger.
That's a no for him.
I have to know what kind of sauce it was. There was a time where I
It
was
was
like,
their
you know
special sauce.
Okay.
Who knows what they call it?
Maybe it's Red Ranch. There was a time that like Arby's is like one of the few places that like if they do mess up and put that Red Ranch on there, I still can eat it. I can eat that.
So you're
Wow.
good with the red ranch.
I can do that one.
What
Yeah.
does the red ranch taste like?
So apparently it is a less spicy version of the Arby's sauce. Doesn't
So
have
it's a
cayenne
different.
pepper in it. It
It's a
is different.
separate, different
Wow.
sauce.
Different. And you can't
Oh
get it in a packet. You
goddamn!
can't
It's like
get it-
somebody just said that.
You can't get it in a packet.
So you can only get it behind the
It's
counter.
like
On the
something
sandwich.
they put on certain sandwiches. It's a less spicy Arby's sauce.
Bring up the body cam. Who said that earlier? Exactly that.
Yeah. Well, no. Listen. I'm wrong. I got you.
Well, why don't you doubt him like you doubt me?
I never heard of it
Well, there we go.
I'm trying to tell you the sky is green, and you.
because, and again, I wouldn't have even encountered.
It makes sense.
because It's just
These are untreaded waters
that
by y'all.
sandwich comes with a sauce
Y'all just eat
on
it.
it. I'm probably going to put 2 more on
Put
it.
food in front of me. I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
Just eat it. Yeah. I need to know, but I need to know the breakdown.
Maybe for lunch we'll go to Arby's.
I love Arby's.
Now y'all talked up wings already. Why would you go to Arby's when you can have wings?
Go to D's though. What's that place that gave us all diarrhea?
Captain D?
No,
No, not Captain. Little D's dugout.
Yeah, we paid like
Nobody eats it.
like
Here's
$18
You live
for
close
wings.
to East
to-
Coast wings. Why would you go to Little D's
What is that?
dugout?
place? I
You
don't
haven't
even
been to
know
East
what that
Coast?
is. No, I don't go to wing.
It's
places.
like Buffalo Wild Wings, but
What's your top
fancier.
place, Banjo?
No, he had something else.
Oh, what you got?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Professor.
Well, you brought up Captain D's. Does anybody ever actually eat there? Is it in fact a drug front?
That's got to be a drug front.
I
Is that what they're
assume.
doing?
And I know
Just
one guy who ate
laundering
there.
like Ukraine
Never.
defense funds through there or something.
I
It's
assumed-
probably more ISIS.
ISIS.
As just straight
I
ISIS.
assume Arby's is almost the same way because Arby's is always at the worst location. It's always at the busiest corner of any place. It's a pain to get in and out, and there's usually
Yeah.
never anybody there.
It's their signature. It's just like McDonald's
Well,
and
no,
their Slack service.
McDonald's is garbage.
But
I
they
guess
have
we're not
nice-
going to be getting
they do
sponsored
have
by
nice parking
McDonald's
lots,
anytime soon.
yeah. See, I'm more of Taco Bell. Always makes me mad. I hate Taco.
What's wrong with Taco
They
Bell?
mess every time.
I'm going to back this up because my choice was going to be Taco Bell. Taco Bell has usurped McDonald's as the worst.
Oh, I agree 100%.
No.
I went to Taco
There's
Bell
no
the
way.
other
Okay.
day. It was great.
Yeah, you had a bad experience there.
No,
And
listen,
that was
listen.
Taco Bell in a city,
As
South
shitty
of-
as ours?
well, south of here on the way to your hometown.
Oh,
So-
okay, okay.
So
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, right by the Walmart and the Wendy's.
Oh, yeah. That's right. They did make. Oh, yeah. Bow tie.
But yeah, it was actually
Okay.
really good. I got it and ate it on the road.
That one's been
Um,
good. Here's the thing about Taco Bell, and this is the overall thing, right? Taco Bell can be really good, or it can be really bad.
Do you know why
No, in
Taco
between.
Bell does not have a playground?
Because
We've never seen a playground at Taco Bell, have
I don't see a playground
I
anywhere
mean, you
anymore.
just gotta think about what Taco Bell
But, I mean-
does to you.
But never, yeah, not even
Small children.
historically.
you? That's it. That's
they're
it.
afraid they're
It's-
gonna poop in their
It's hard to
pants.
have fun when you're scared you're going to shit yourself.
That's true. Yeah, I could see that. But like Taco Bell is either one or the other extreme. It's either really good or it's really bad. Well, even the really good though
I feel like
is
this is
not
just based off
very
of your
good.
last Taco Bell
Yeah.
experience.
No, I think
It's weighed heavily on it, but my last really bad Taco Bell experience exposed all the other times that I was willing to turn a blind
There-
eye to.
Yeah, and,
See?
and you've got a whole nother factor, which
It's
is
true.
kind of the crux of this whole thing.
But
you can't go to a fast food place and say, I want a number one, but hold this, add that,
I'll be goddamn.
put that over there. Like you can't, but I mean, you can't expect it to
No.
come out
Listen,
right.
I agree.
You
I
can't
agree.
expect it to come out right.
I
It's gonna come
simplify.
out
I
wrong.
simplified as much as I can. Though is the thing. I don't say
These
I
people are
won't.
on
I won't
autopilot.
lettuce, mayonnaise, and ketchup. No cheese, no pickles. I don't do that. I say only cheese.
Yeah, you
I
can't be
say.
picky at fast food.
I say with as less
You gotta
of
go to
words
Burger
and
King.
syllables that I
Absolutely.
can.
Unless you go to
Only
Chick-fil-A,
meat
so you can be picky.
and cheese.
Does
Easy.
Burger King really let you have it your way?
Oh, they do.
Have
They
you
do.
had-
Burger
have
King.
you had good
They've messed it up.
experiences
I used to be Burger King is close to the list now. I used to be a champion of Burger King. Love Burger King.
Yeah.
They've really let me down lately.
Taco Bell's mine.
Taco Bell let me down lately.
The last few times I've got in the drive-thru,
Yeah.
and they've told me, "Hey, we're not taking any orders here. You have to do it online."
Oh yeah.
And then you can come to the. I'm like, I'm right here. Like, but we're not taking orders.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you'll take them online and make it,
Yeah.
but you won't make it with me telling you.
Just
What's the
listen to me
difference?
right here.
That is very frustrating.
Yeah. So I have to go out
I would
and
go
Have
do
through
it
a
on the app.
kiosk inside.
Yeah, they're standing beside the cash register and tell you to go. You work for us now. Go place your order.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
And there's no benefit. You don't get any benefit for that.
No.
It's not easier. You don't know how to work that freaking thing. You don't get an employee discount.
That's like,
I don't want to do self checkout.
so how do you,
Like, I'm an employee now. I should get an employee. Like, motivate me to go to your self checkout. Give me an employee discount. I'll go for 10% off. Hell yeah! I'll ring up everybody's groceries.
But you still don't make any money.
I'm just showing my enthusiasm. Forget the discount for myself. But Taco Bell's on there. And I'll tell you why also. Because, and everything has gotten more expensive too.
yeah.
Why do you go to Taco Bell? Because you can get a filling
It's still
meal
cheaper.
for $1.70.
Yeah.
And you get 2 of them that'll fill my fat ass up, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But now I pay $30 for like 5 tacos, and
the spoonful of meat?
there's more chip. I can look at the taco, and there's more chip than there is meat.
Go ahead and explain why that is, Professor.
What?
Why the very first one he gets has no meat or cheese in it. It's because they forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what.
Because they forgot to take off all your stuff that you didn't want on there. So when they
They had to pour
scraped
it.
off all the lettuce,
They
and
took the meat with
They
it.
just scraped off some of the meat and cheese with it too. So there
Maybe
wasn't a
so.
lot left. Yeah,
Maybe so.
I think that's. The
But you
crux
should
of
go
the
back and
problem
check.
Is you've got to just order Taco Bell the way it comes, and I don't
No.
ever order anything except one of those boxes.
the
Kravy's
$5
box or the
box.
$5 box. Or
5 layer
whatever.
burritos
It's more than
good.
$5 now.
No,
but whatever
I
the box
disagree.
is, however
And the
it
quesadillas.
comes.
They get
That's how it
quesadillas. I get quesadillas plain, or they're just like regular. The quesadillas.
What is this cheese in a?
Yeah, steak and cheese.
No, it
chicken and
has
cheese.
like chipotle
red ranch on it?
It has chipotle sauce on
They
it.
put some spices in there. Yeah.
It's the sauce in the quesadilla.
Y'all have fajitas. Fajitas.
Why is it
Yeah.
on the menu?
But yeah, the quality of Taco
baby.
Bell is really poor,
Say ass duck it.
and it's expensive now.
Still is better than McDonald's.
Yeah.
I disagree.
I
You
don't
think
know,
McDonald's
man.
is better?
So
I'm
I
having just the
still
fact that
go-
I have to think about it is not good for Taco
see,
Bell.
I still go to McDonald's. There's always a few
don't go
things
to
I like
McDonald's.
from McDonald's. Fries are always good.
Yeah, I disagree.
They're not anymore. They took trans fats out. They're not even.
I thought they were always poor. They were always the least.
That's
of
your
all-
least favorite fry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't get this. So you like your burgers plain, but you like your fries with seasonings, like curly fries.
salt and pepper. Yeah,
Well, curly fries have more than that.
well, whatever
fries
curly
from
fries
Arby's?
have on them. Yeah.
It's like dipped in a batter or something.
This is not like a law that God passed down that I have to either love all condiments or hate all condiments.
So do you dip your fries at all?
I can pick them between
You don't dip your fries in any sauce? Mm-hmm. Cheese sauce.
Seems like a touchy
salt and
subject.
pepper.
You okay?
Cheese sauce with a Roman burger.
Were you abused of
Yes.
condiments?
Yeah, now see, that would be my
some
favorite
point-
fast food. That's not around here.
Essentially, yeah. Had a little brother ate it on everything. Turned me against it.
Put that shit on everything.
He put it on cereal.
ketchup.
Put what on cereal?
Ketchup.
What?
Yeah, see, imagine that when you was like 5 years old.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ugh. No, condiments.
What kind of cereal?
Oh, this is a good one.
Just all of them? Fruit Loops?
I wish it was Fruit Loops. This was
Special
like
K.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Yeah,
That must be
Kaboom.
some
I don't know.
down there stuff.
You've had Kaboom. You said Kaboom. It's little faces with no flavor.
Okay, yeah. Like King
Not like King Vitamin.
Yeah, I about said vitamin. King Vitamin.
Some small town Kaboom cereal.
Yeah, from like the 25-cent section.
I actually like King
The
Vitamin.
IGA brand in the big bag.
Those were the best, though.
With the
I
malto
love
meals.
those. Yes, Multi-Meals. Dino Bites.
Dino
like
Bites.
Fruity Pebbles.
Pebbles,
Yeah.
Did he still put milk in the cereal? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And ketchup.
That's weird.
Is that like a normal thing?
He didn't do it all the time. He did it one time, but how many? Like that's enough.
That was enough to traumatize
That was
you for
enough.
life.
Yeah.
Okay.
He put it on everything, though. He did put it
So
on
do you
everything.
eat ketchup on
Rice?
anything? Do you eat ketchup on anything?
No.
So it's just ketchup you don't like?
No. It's most condiments. Most.
Yeah, he does
It actually was a time frame where I didn't eat ketchup or mustard
anti-flavor.
for a bit.
Anti-flavor.
When I first
If you
moved
need
out,
ketchup to flavor your stuff, you haven't cooked it.
I mean, yeah,
right.
if you cook a burger right, it's got flavor all by itself.
See.
Part of the cooking is the assembly, and that includes condiments.
oh, you're definitely feeding your eyes.
Salt-
Yeah. You
salt
got to make
and
it look
pepper,
good. You
sure.
just can't
How about a
smell
hot
it.
dog? What do you
spices.
put on a hot dog?
Chili or cheese.
Just chili.
I have a plain chili
You don't put
cheese.
ketchup in
No
yours?
mustard.
plain hot
dog.
No mustard.
No.
See, to me, that's bare minimum. Bare minimum hot dog is
Ketchup.
Mustard's worse than ketchup.
gotta have mustard on a hot dog.
It probably
It's
goes
not a hot dog.
mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup.
You don't have to have mustard on a hot dog. You gotta
gotta
have
have
ketchup.
mustard.
You have to have a condiment on a hot dog.
No,
Yeah,
no,
mustard-
mustard. I go with him on that. Mustard bare minimum.
That's
Not a big
that
fan
is-
of mustard.
That is the hot dog condiment.
One time I could eat hot dogs for like 10 years. It took me a while. When I first, no, I couldn't. When I first moved out, I moved in with a buddy. It was like a frat house kind of. We made it to a frat house. It was like 10 of us living there, and we ended up just
nobody went to
pooling all
school.
our money to buy.
There was no college. Just
Yeah, there was no college.
There was no greater education.
There was no college or jobs.
Nobody was enrolled.
But
Just all unemployed.
we were all unemployed. So my buddy's parents had moved to Florida and left them the house, which was like a perfect place for 10 of us to move into.
They were squatting.
Yeah, pretty much. But we spent all our money on like alcohol. So for like,
As you do in a frat.
and so our groceries consist of hot dogs, and that was I ate hot dogs for about 6 months.
And ramen or just hot dogs?
Just hot. I don't think ramen was a big thing back then.
Okay.
But it was just hot dogs for like
It's
6
better.
months.
Yeah. Maybe not in small towns.
We had ramen.
Hot dogs are cheaper, I guess.
No, there's
There's
no way.
no way.
There's no way.
Pack of hot dogs. You gotta have meat.
The big pack cost 30 cents because that's
Yeah.
what it would have to cost.
I don't
You
know.
get
This is what
20
we ate.
meals
We ate hot
for less than $1.
We would get the big pack
There's
of hot
nothing
dogs.
cheaper.
That was like,
There's nothing cheaper. There is nothing cheaper.
we get the big pack of
can't
hot
eat
dogs
grass
for
for
$50. Or 50 dogs for like, I don't know how much it was, but we get that big pack. And we were cooking them every which way. The George Foreman, directly on the burner, in the microwave.
Did you do
Yeah.
the old like get two wires and stick it in an outlet?
We
and stick it in
didn't do that. We boiled them. We tried to just,
Trying to burn
jazz
your
them up a
house
bit.
down?
Oh, you can do
Jazz
that.
them up.
You can.
What?
I gotta go
The-
piss on an electrical fence.
Just you can.
That sounds like a science experiment.
Can do it.
But that went on for it's
can
almost
heat up
like
a hot
6
dog.
months. I think I was only there for about 3 before I moved back home because I got sick of hot dogs. And I mean, we ran out of. We stopped buying buns because bread was cheaper. So you get the old hillbilly hot dog where you fold the bun or the bread around the
It's
hot
the
dog.
worst.
Oh yeah.
That's what we
then
always had to do.
Then we switched from that to just eating the hot dogs.
Yeah.
And the house got pretty trashed. And I was, well, it's time. This ain't my house. It's time to go. So I went back home after about 3 months being broke.
That smell would probably be terrible.
I probably
Hot
was.
dog packaging
Just
everywhere.
hot dog.
Hot dog.
Cooking hot dogs
Well, you
every
got-
which way.
It was like 6 of us in the house, and it got real bad to where we were all like, always drinking and lazy.
Did
So
y'all
you
ever
would come-
clean up? So that's a no.
Well, you would come to the kitchen, you're stepping over trash bags. And you're like, somebody's take this trash out. Of course, it's not going to be me.
Somebody else should take this trash out.
So it got pretty bad. At one point,
Never knew you were homeless, Tom.
one point,
It just sucked.
It wasn't yours.
so my buddy Sean, which we called Fire Chicken,
Fire chicken.
he had a Firebird, and he was like always afraid that he was a brand. What was new to him?
He was afraid of chickens?
No, he was
No.
afraid. He was afraid to drive it fast.
Oh, yeah,
so we
yeah.
called him Fire Chicken. But but we were at his house, and then that was his parents' house who left him. But I remember we got drunk one night, and we were. I'm not proud to admit this, but we were jumping up and down on the waterbed, and I've never seen an explosion of water like I seen that day. It flooded the stairs, and it just washed the stairs and
How
everything.
old were you?
Old enough.
18, 19.
He was old
I
enough
was
to
like,
make
hey,
the
I
dumb
get to move
decision
out.
of living off a
Get
hot
to
dog.
move out. I got Fire Chicken to buy
He
us
knew
alcohol.
enough about survival to know we could do it with these.
Yeah.
What is-
Fire Chicken to buy us
It's
alcohol
broccoli.
because he was old enough.
Did you ever, which you probably didn't because you were aiming for cheapest way because this makes you add it. Did you ever take SpaghettiOs?
Oh, I hate spaghetti.
And okay, I guess you didn't.
Go ahead.
Take the hot dogs and slice up hot dogs
Do that with ramen.
and put it in.
Ramen and hot dogs. Great
Love some
combination.
ramen. No.
I'd be willing to try it.
The worst thing is very high sodium. Sodium's a worry for you. Don't do that.
I mean, that just it. Did you prefer beef ramen or chicken ramen?
Yeah, what flavor ramen would you
It
use?
didn't really matter.
Would
and
chicken
beef.
with the hot dogs would?
Shrimp?
I mean, think about it. Like the flavor is not that crazy, and then the flavor would cook into the hot dog as well.
But it's
Cook
conflicting.
it together.
It's
Not really.
conflicting
Because the flavor's now in the hot dog. Because you know
Okay.
hot dogs, you have to have condiments on them.
You ever just drink the water like hot dog soup? I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, you eat ramen with hot dogs in it. I just figured he kept.
Well, the whole point is to be hydrated, right? So you got to drink everything.
Oh, sodium though, like you said. It's like drinking ocean
No, you
water.
can't really. Yeah, you really can't drink that water.
No!
Because the sodium is so high.
So did y'all when y'all made ramen?
This is military food, by the way.
Oh, yeah. With ramen, did y'all you boil your water and you put the noodles in there?
Mhm.
Do you drain the noodles? I mean, like drain the water off the noodles after it boils enough?
Been a while, but I don't think I did.
Because my wife just uses it like a soup. Like she would just
Yeah,
let it
you
boil.
got to put the seasoning in there afterwards.
Do you?
Well, yeah, you put the seasoning after you drain the water, so it stays on the noodles,
no,
not
what?
the water.
No,
No.
I drink the.
That's how you also got the seasoning in the hot dog, was leaving the water in there. So
Okay,
yeah, I
that's
didn't drink
fair.
it.
I drained the water, so then I put the sauce on the noodles, and then you just get all of it directly on the noodles. It's
But
much
you do
better.
everything weird, so.
I guess I do. I defend for myself.
Have you ever tried?
I still got
ramen-
here though, so apparently I did something
Have you
right.
ever tried a ramen like just noodle cake, where you just don't cook it?
No.
Oh no, that is awful.
Seen that.
That is awful. Yeah, that's what stupid kids do on TikTok.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the stupid kids on TikTok eat.
They do a lot
laundry
of
detergent.
stupid things. Yeah.
If I was to ever create a restaurant, hear me out.
No,
There we go. Hang on.
it's coming from the guy who cooked hot dogs on a oven eye.
I mean, it was the open ones. Yeah.
Grilled, yeah.
What a sausage party! 6 dudes in a house eating hot dogs.
Drinking beer.
That's
We
so
got
gay.
the cops called on us one night. I'm
I
going to go
don't
back to
even
that for a
wanna
minute. We got the cops called on us one night because in that little town, the houses were so close. You just, it's like a driveway between the houses.
Oh yeah.
And we had an older couple next door. And one of my buddies decided he was going to moon the older couple.
The neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors.
Oh,
So, of course, he had his ass up to the window. The neighbors weren't looking, so how we had to get their attention was flipping the light on and off. So the light was blinking, and then all of a sudden you see the neighbors peeking up, like, what are they doing over there? And there's a straight ass looking at them. And then shortly after the cops called, of course, we just turned the lights off and
Didn't answer the door. See?
Franked.
Don't answer the door. You don't have to answer the door. Yeah, you just Anne Frank. You don't have to Anne Frank though. You just be like, I'm not going to the door. I don't have to.
Can you imagine being the cop that responds to that though? Like, what are you gonna do? Get a search warrant for a mooning?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just pull the curtain down.
please put your pants on. Don't roll your window up.
You stick your ass back out there. I'm taking you to jail.
I see one cheek sticking out that window.
Kicking this door.
Well, the stick out the
tasing it.
window was pressed up against it. I'm pretty sure there was evidence.
You know what's nasty too is I'm sure that stain is probably still on that window. I don't think y'all ever cleaned it based on your previous.
Poor new family that moved in there had to clean all that.
They never knew.
Yeah, that
Why is
actually-
this brown stain on this?
Actually,
window?
I went to show somebody that house, and it's gone. It's gone completely.
Oh, that's how bad y'all left it.
We left it pretty bad. Now, I moved out 3 months, so
homeless
I don't know
people
what
probably
happened
moved in
after that.
afterwards.
It was 3 months.
Everybody else stayed.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I think they all moved out eventually. Obviously, the house is gone. But I moved out within 3 months because I was out of money. I had $20 in my truck, so I knew I had gas to get home.
Your bug out bag was
Yeah.
$20.
$20.
So you could drive away.
Yeah, I didn't take anything with me. Clothes, everything stayed there.
It probably stayed there until it was burned to the ground.
We didn't have soap to wash anymore. And, so
Everything was too far gone for you to even retrieve it.
It was. I just left it.
My God.
Time to go out. I kind of like went to the milk and cigarettes. Never.
You're
came
almost
back.
what I would call like a trash human.
I was. When I was.
You were a trash. You're a reformed trash. I'm proud of you. You've come a long way from your hot dog days.
Don't tell me about 10 years. I didn't eat hot dogs for 10 years. I was so sick of them because it was never
I could see that.
an everyday thing.
I do love hot dogs. Though.
Yeah, that's a good meal.
I like
It is a
now.
good meal.
It took me a while.
The Five Guys hot dogs are good.
Nah, so I'm
Maybe I
paying
haven't tried
$20
those
for
yet.
a hot dog.
Yeah, I'll pay $25 to get a burger and let Banjo eat it.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I didn't do it by choice.
Oh.
Yeah, accidental.
Don't-
He handed me.
I thought you
Don't
didn't
do
like-
your head like this and say accidental, like I did something
Well, that's
accidental.
because he just won't let it go.
I thought you didn't like the way he got his burgers. Though.
I don't.
So how'd you manage?
I didn't notice.
How did he notice? That's funny.
I didn't notice.
Funny
I mean,
how
it was
that
so
works.
good.
It's almost like all that stuff doesn't even
Meat
matter.
and cheese is all you need, man.
Yeah, that's all you need. And bacon.
It was good. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been better with.
I'm glad to hear that it was
Would have been
good.
better with some more things.
That's why I ordered it.
Is
that
bacon
way.
a necessity on the burger?
Not a necessity, but like
Some meat and
it's
cheese.
often.
Bacon is
I-
amazing.
Yeah, it's good. Fried egg. If I can only have one topping other than the cheese, fried egg.
Does Five Guys do that?
I don't think so.
Red Robin does that.
Don't you put your nose down? Don't turn it up. What do you have against a fried egg on a burger?
Nothing really. It's just not necessary.
It's everything. It gives more flavor and texture to it. It's
Well,
great.
when has more flavor ever bothered you before?
Like a flavorist. I can taste things.
He's basically
If
using
anything,
egg
I
as a
taste
condiment.
more flavor because it's too
Egg
much.
sauce.
Egg
It's
sauce.
too focused.
Egg sauce.
Does it have to be a fried egg, or can you do like sunny side up egg on it?
Oh no, like a fried egg, but like make it a little moist to be good. Yeah,
No, runny.
like a
moist.
gel.
You don't make fried eggs moist.
You can.
I mean, you can, sure.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you don't have to break the yolk, but
That's disgusting.
like if you were to break it and fry it flat, but not cook it all the way through, so it's a little like a gel.
Okay, so
great.
you want sunny side up, like hard egg.
I guess like a like
You
a
want to
medium,
see
like a medium.
the
yeah.
difference, the white and the
Not to
yolk.
where it pour. It's okay if it pours. It's
Like
just like I said. I'm a child when I eat.
Right.
It's like I don't need more liquid to be coming down on my elbow.
Well, if you ever go to Red Robin, get the Red Robin burger. Comes with an egg on it.
Oh, that
Like,
sounds good.
just tell them to take all the other stuff off.
Where's the closest Red Robin though? We
Columbia.
don't have those. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Right outside the academy, sir.
that's true. Yeah. I mean, I knew the academy was in Columbia, but I didn't realize there's a Red Robin over there.
It's good.
Just go to Rush's. That's where I always
They
go.
also give you unlimited burgers. You like Rush's?
Wait, hold on. Wait,
I'm
no,
sorry.
Go back.
Unlimited fries. They give you
Okay.
unlimited fries.
We'll see y'all later. We're gonna
Rewind.
we're gonna get some burgers for days.
Unlimited fries.
That's what basically Five Guys is. They give you so many fries. It's unlimited.
That ain't unlimited. You can finish one.
We've only talked about food this whole
Do we
time.
need to talk about something else?
I mean,
Well,
no,
what
not
else is
really.
terrible?
Food is the basic thing of life.
You do need
Water.
it. You need it a lot
It's a necessity.
every day.
And how we consume it is very important. Like, you can't just live in a house and eat hot dogs your whole life.
Oh, yeah.
You can for at least 3 months.
We're talking about it a bit more because I still want to talk about my restaurant idea.
Oh yeah. You're just doing your restaurant idea. What's your restaurant idea?
And I know it's illegal as of right now.
Hot dog sandwich.
No, it's not hot dogs. It's not-
Illegal.
Oh, I know this
as
plan.
of right now.
As soon as you said that, I know.
It's a
I
great
know
way to
this
start.
plan.
Yeah.
That's why I said, "Hear me out." When you first said it.
So, farm-raised tigers. A tiger burger. Who wouldn't want exotic animals? An exotic animal burger.
You're basically Chinese because you're cooking cats.
Oh, wow.
Chinese burger.
Well, not just tigers.
Americans, man, they always have to do bigger and better. Stray cats, nah, son. Exotic animals
All exotic.
that are almost extinct.
But you're farm raising them. But you're farm raising them.
I don't think it works that way.
Why can't it? Elephants?
Hey,
Elephant
Yes, it
steak.
can.
I know who you should hire, though. His name's the Tiger King.
It's gonna be a while.
Maybe not that one. You wait till he gets out.
But I'm just tigers was one. I mean
Okay.
elephants, elephant steak.
That's no. Oscar would be really interested in this. Whatever his name is.
Dolphin. Dolphin steak.
You're gonna have an
That's gonna be
impressive farm.
expensive farm.
It's got to be in Florida now.
Well, I don't know. I'm
You
just
might could
throwing
do it
some
here.
things out
You
there.
could just heat it. Why not? Screw it.
Chicken of the city.
Just have a really big pool.
Well, think how
Where we
expensive-
started eating hot dogs all the time. Where we are now, raising dolphins on a water farm.
Are you gonna go
And
with like
eating them.
PETA's guidelines on how to treat these animals? Or are they just gonna be like,
I don't know.
I think that's
I'm looking at the
that's probably like
restaurant
one
aspect.
guideline. It just says don't mess with them.
I'm just looking at the restaurant aspect of it. The farm raised, I don't know. Free range, whatever. I don't know what you want to do with a tiger or an elephant. Or,
Yeah, farm raid. I think that means they eat the grass. Tigers don't eat that.
have you eaten any of these?
No, I've never eaten.
Tigers
Free
eat
range.
elephants.
What do you just let it wander into a schoolyard somewhere?
You guys have to get some caribou out there.
Like instead of oxtail, giraffe tail. Things
Giraffe
along those.
tail?
I
Oxtail
don't
giraffe.
know.
Could you eat a giraffe tail?
That's just sugar.
I guess you could eat
How's
anything.
it sugar?
Isn't oxtail just? Are you talking about the actual oxtail? I was thinking like the baseball field stuff.
Are you thinking
those are
cow
cow
tail?
Cowtails. Okay, thank you.
No, you can still buy those.
Yeah.
You buy oxtail.
You talk
too.
about make believe foods.
Yes, I was thinking about make believe food. This is what we're talking about here.
No, damn it! Tiger burgers are real. We're right there. We're almost there as a
But
society.
have you ever eaten any of these things?
No, I've never. I'm
Okay.
just saying. I think it'd be a good idea. Think about how much you sell a tiger burger for.
Kangaroo.
A lot. I mean, the bison's expensive, and they're pretty plentiful.
Yeah.
Or like
I had a
like
kangaroo burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Kangaroos.
like alligator,
I feel
right?
like-
People like
I
alligator.
feel like
Alligator's good.
tigers would
Yeah.
have more fleshy burgers than kangaroos.
I feel like it'd be tough because they're like nothing but
Carnivores are
muscle.
Not usually
Consumed.
Yeah.
not
Fish.
consumed a lot.
Fish are carnivores.
but they're fish.
Yeah,
They're different.
It's different.
Gators.
They're
you eat
suspended, so
gators.
they have more
Yeah.
meat.
I don't think
fat.
fish eat caribou.
So we don't eat caribou
Sharks,
anymore.
Maybe. Caribou fell in the water and the shark got there.
What is that caribou doing out there?
Shark would be interesting to eat. I've never had
Just the
shark.
fin.
That's a thing, though, right?
The fin.
Yeah,
It's gotta
yeah.
be.
Soup.
It's gotta be.
That's right. Yeah, shark fin soup.
Yeah.
Again, I
they
think
just call it
Chinese,
that.
right?
Yeah. That's well. Yeah.
Chinese eat that.
Wow. I don't want to say China. I meant
See, when you
Asia.
said it, it was racist.
Yeah.
When I said it, it was
Maybe it's Japanese
Yeah.
that do it.
I did the whaler ship. I watched whatever that ship
It's
was.
not racist just to say like
a race.
where you're from.
okay. Sure.
Like you're American. That's not being racist.
What about? Okay, hold on. I might get flagged for this one.
I guess it's more of like the tone of how you say it.
What about yellowfin tuna?
What is that? I don't know what that
I don't
is.
know.
Why would you get flagged for saying?
Are you
that?
just saying random animals?
No, I was just saying because you're talking about Chinese.
That's a fish you eat.
Do they
Wow.
eat that? I don't know. If
Wow,
they eat that.
that became that became an issue.
Let me blurt out things that I think I'm probably not supposed to blurt out.
So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
It was fine.
All right, moving on. Let's skip that one. What was the next topic?
So your exotic restaurant.
Well, ostrich. Ostrich eggs would be great.
Ostrich eggs. I hear they're good. I've never actually tried one.
Imagine coming in an
like a
ostrich
dozen
omelets.
What would you call your
Big
restaurant?
Egg. Big egg.
Exotics. Not to be confused with the
That's, yeah, that's not gonna work.
You're gonna have a lot of men showing up to your restaurant.
And be very disappointed.
I don't know. Men like barbecue.
You know, oh, how about this? Stick with me. You have it's exotic everything. Exotic ladies and exotic food.
Foods.
So like the sushi bar on the naked chick.
So like nobody would eat
You're having
like
steaks laid across the naked chick.
nobody would eat like a steak in like a strip bar as
Yeah.
it is now.
But you go to a
But you
place like
might
that,
go eat an elephant steak at a strip bar.
You're not paying attention
Strip
to the
club.
food.
Yeah, you're not there for the food.
I mean,
And
but
he wants people to be there for the food.
But you could open up your demographic. You'd be like, hungry
gotta get
people
a
come here
different name.
too.
Well, you're kind of talking on the lines of like Hooters or
yeah. Now I see.
Twin Peaks.
Hooters
or something
Plus.
like
First of all, you're going to.
It's
First
the
of all,
premium channel.
It's extra. You got.
Irregular eats.
I like that one better.
There you go.
regular. Yeah.
Regular eats.
What you got, Professor?
that. I just
Don't make
that
fun of
sounds
Sam's.
healthy or something.
Would you eat a tiger burger if one was presented to you legally? Okay, I got this
Yeah, I
tiger.
mean, I'm not against it. I
come
probably
with like
go
a
back every week
certificate of
I feel like it's one of
authentication.
those-
Like
Depends how it
one-time thing, kind of like the
One-time
cardiac
thing.
grill or whatever.
Like what?
Like the cardiac grill out in Las Vegas, where
Yeah.
if you weigh 600 pounds, you get free meal or something.
Your last meal, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like irregular eats. That'd be a good one. Mystery meat.
I can't. No,
See, mystery meat, no. I
Potted
don't like
meat.
that one. Potted meats.
That's
Go
that's
back
just
into
a,
Fallout for the little potted meat scenario.
I like potted meat.
I like. Would that be like chicken too? Chicken in a can? That's not bad.
No, you're not. No one's trying to go to a restaurant to
What are we
get
doing?
chicken in a can.
It's like
Come on
tiger,
in and get chicken in
It's like
a can.
tiger meat in a can.
No, I don't.
What about snakes? You gonna make some snakes?
Yeah, you could do snake.
Snakes.
I don't know, snake bites.
Marinated in venom.
Hey, no, we're not trying to kill people.
No, you just
You
have
cook
to put
it out.
You
You
just gotta
cook
put
it out.
ketchup on it, Benny.
That'll kill people.
We got to move on from food.
What you got?
Yeah.
What's your next one?
Oh, I got a few.
You go to one of mine.
Go ahead.
I said that like I had it ready.
Oh no, I got. Okay.
You have nothing over there.
Here we go. I'm just gonna
I have one off the top of my
We're
head.
going straight off of food here.
All right.
Going through, I guess the YouTube wormholes when you're looking at things and you get the for you thing that you like. Why is this for me? What's one of the weirdest things you probably found on there? And have you clicked it? Did you watch it? Did you just move on? Like, I'm not watching this.
I know Banjo did. He clicked on it.
I click on all sorts of weird things.
That's why you get more weird
And
things.
forwards them.
Yeah.
That's
I've
also why
definitely
you
followed
have
them.
how is the economy of telemarketers surviving today? They haven't called you 6 times
Well,
since we sat
I
down.
turned it down. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
know.
you have 6 missed calls.
I do have something.
Well, that's why you get all those telemarketers. As you click on all these weird videos. Probably just for me, it'd just be some. I couldn't like tell you exactly what it would be, but just some weird
Probably this show. Yeah.
meme. I hope some wormholes lead people to these, or rabbit holes, but just some weird meme thing where it's just some, I don't know, nothing super weird, but just a loud noise, a weird graphic, and just, but nothing that I could tell you specifically what it was.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, that's freaking weird. Typically, if it's like some weird graphic from the thumbnail and it's like 7 seconds long, I'm like, no, don't recommend that to me. I don't have time for that.
Do you go through that far and tell it not to recommend things?
Mm-hmm.
I never worry about it.
Did you ever watch?
Not
the,
that it listens.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch like the life hack things that are never a life hack?
Yeah, those are terrible.
But do you watch them?
No.
No, I always do. Every
Yeah,
time.
some of them are interesting.
Yeah.
It's like you go 6 miles to walk 3 feet. It's like you got a screw, but we're going to cut it in half, weld it to something else,
It's gonna be a pencil sharpener.
twist it around something, and then make a screw out of it.
All you need
we
for this
yeah.
is a table saw, a whole shed worth of
It's
tools.
not a hack. If I need 12 tools,
I need to be able to do this with my bare hands.
yeah. I need to be able to do it with like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
But occasionally I get interesting things. Like I've introduced the professor to the Bald and Bankrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get some really cool things. I had no idea what it was. The one I saw right off the bat was getting drunk in the slums of Mumbai.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's
so.
the one I showed you.
Yeah. Had me convinced to go to India.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go to
And then
India.
COVID hit. And
Yeah, we
3 weeks after I got my passport.
Sorry.
Yeah, we couldn't go.
That sucks.
We were going to take you along for comedic relief.
There's nothing I could eat in India. I would starve. It'd be a great weight loss plan.
Yeah, it would, especially after you got dysentery.
Don't they just eat like condiments over there?
There's
A lot of it's
there's
like
McDonald's in
condiment
India.
stuff.
rice and
There's a
chicken.
McDonald's in India.
Yeah, like is it India they do like the chicken curry, that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
See, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And hummus.
Hummus. Oh, hummus is you get all of that too. What you
I know. I was like, this is gonna look weird until I say something.
That's more of like a Middle Eastern thing, I think.
Yeah,
Is it? Is that
that's like
okay.
Arab,
chickpeas or
Yeah,
something.
that is.
like Arab or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that was
I
Indian
don't
too.
know. It's good. Whatever
Indian's
it is.
curry.
I mean, we eat it, y'all eat it here, so like it's
I don't.
could be construed as
You
American
don't
thing
eat
too.
hummus?
Not on purpose.
Well, Americans, the melting pot.
Well, you
very-
accidentally
You
eat it?
accidentally.
Well, I mean, like if you had it, or
Yeah,
if I
waiting.
go somewhere and you go to what was it? What was the restaurant where you yelled out that night? That son of a bitch!
Pita Pit.
Pita
Yeah.
Pit. Yeah, like I think they would smear
yell
it
that
on
in
some of
Pita
the
Pit.
sandwiches. Of course, I'm not going to ask for them to remove it.
We'll get on that.
So it's like it's just
Small-minded fool, not knowing what
It's
you
just
want.
there. Go along with it. It really doesn't have a lot of taste anyway.
Then
Figured
why
you were
put it
talking
on
about
there?
The Dunce Head restaurant.
I've never been to the Dunce Head.
You know what I'm talking about?
And
No.
we're back to food chat.
It's the restaurant where the
hungry.
servers are all rude to you. I just can't think of the name of
Oh,
it.
Dick's Last Resort.
Dick's Last Resort. That's it.
Yeah.
We had no, I yelled out because I had a guy. I was working then, patrol, and I just sat down with my food,
Mhm.
and it was like I just left that place, and then
The guy
Dispatch.
called like 12 times, and it was
Yeah.
something ridiculous.
yeah, it was just it's a stupid call for service.
Oh yeah.
It was like constant going over there for some petty stuff, and then I sat down with my food, and of course the radio
Came up
calls
here.
me, and they said you need to respond back to that guy's house.
Yeah.
And so I yelled out, "That son of a bitch!"
Did that make you feel bad?
No, I just packed my stuff up and left. I was
It
furious.
was like, whoa, that was that really loud?
Yeah, I did it kind of loud,
Really loud.
louder than I should have done. I think
That's the plague of
Little old
patrol.
ladies
though.
behind
Yeah.
us may have been
Yep.
a
little offended.
Well, that's awful.
It's one of the best things about when you get off patrol. Get to
Yes,
eat
it is.
Normally.
Get a lunch.
Do you still
hour.
eat normally though? I mean, I feel like I scarfed everything down, and I still feel that that's carried over to this day. Even though I don't have,
I still ate slow even when I was on patrol, though.
I mean, I've always ate fast.
I've pretty much inhaled.
That military thing, right?
Mm-hmm. I did take a really long time before I went.
It's still hard now to slow down and eat. Even I don't have to do that now.
But I know I'm not going to get distracted anymore. I can sit down and be like, I'm about to sit here and, next 10 minutes I'm eating.
Yeah.
And drinking my drink.
Benny still takes like 30
I do.
minutes.
I like to enjoy my food.
Drinking his drink, I drinking his drink.
Yeah, I have to eat it.
Eating his burger.
I have to eat it fast
waiting on another
before
burger.
the person I'm sitting with eats all my food.
He's hungry, man.
But then he doesn't eat his food.
He's discovered another food group besides hot dog.
This one only has cheese on it.
How about the sleeping situation? Being on call, nights or days? You prefer to
To be on call?
like not on call, like when you're on patrol.
I mean, I used to enjoy nights.
Did you sleep all day? I mean, was it easy?
Yeah, so I would go to sleep right after I got home.
Right.
Sleep till like 2, get up and like do my stuff until 6, and go to work.
Yeah.
So you didn't do more of the stayed awake till 10 and then try to sleep up?
Oh,
until
that's
5?
awful.
No.
That's the way
Once I
was.
see the sun, once I see the daylight, I'm screwed up.
Yeah, I can't sleep daytime.
Blackout
like
curtains,
that.
man.
Yeah, super
No, that's what I'm
blackout.
saying. Like if I was to stay up, try and do things around the house
Oh,
until
yeah,
like
yeah.
10, and they go, "Oh, I'm gonna go in this dark room and go to sleep." I probably could, but it's not gonna be good.
But I always
sleep.
felt tired when I got off, like at 6 in the morning. Like I'm dead tired now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I liked
Yeah.
it if I stayed up till 10, then I knew, well, I can still get some things done. And then I'll sleep. I'll be awake later in case of something happened at the end of shift where I had to stay over. If I had to stay over, I was done for. Like type a
always hated
report
night
last
shift.
minute.
I always had night shift and day shift after about a month
Yeah.
for different reasons.
So the swing, you enjoyed the swing shift.
I kind of like the change because I did. Now, if I had to pick one, I'd day shift.
Did you?
Yeah, this one, yeah. Swing shift sucked. I did that recently.
Just for the purpose of having a slightly more normal life. That's all.
You don't like being abnormal? You can
Well, I
dislike
mean,
condiments too.
I got stuck on night shift once for like 6 months, and I was a really angry, miserable
I can see that.
being because I really didn't see the sun because I got totally acclimated to it. So on my days off,
A vampire.
I would sleep all day.
That's what I
and
did.
I'd be up all night, and you never interact with normal people or anything.
I was fine with that.
matter.
I was always fine with that.
Was sleeping all day?
Not interacting with people.
Oh,
Also, yes. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with talking with people too.
Well,
but
I mean, like even things you needed to get done.
that was the
You
hardest
couldn't.
part. Yeah,
Like by the time you got up at 4 in the
Yeah.
afternoon,
everywhere was closing.
and then got a shower, everything's closing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Or if
That's
you
one of the
need to do
drawbacks.
Yard work or something like. Well, it's
Yeah.
dark now.
Yeah.
Hey,
And it was wintertime. It was
that's always the worst for
when I
anybody.
got stuck on night shift too, so there was
I
very little
love when
daylight
it's-
anyway.
I
So it's
love
like-
when it gets dark at like 5
It
o'clock.
was kind of like seasonal
That's
depression gone bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'd probably prefer night shift. Working is better, but being off is not as good.
Right.
For like what you said.
Yeah.
Everywhere's, especially I guess it'll be worse now because like Walmart closes at
10 o'clock.
like 10 o'clock now, so
Yeah, the day
nowhere
of,
would be open.
the
Yeah.
day of 24/7.
There's very few places open
gone.
late at night now.
Yeah.
Like
Gas stations.
mainly just stuff
Probably
near the
helps.
interstate.
which
Mhm.
probably helps.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably less going on at night. I know when I worked other places that didn't have even before all
The
that
before
happened.
times.
We've
Yeah.
also kicked a lot of bars out
Yeah,
Mhm.
it just
and telling them that they have to start closing.
Well, yeah, I agree that the 2 a.m. shoplifting doesn't happen now.
right.
Yeah.
Or
So
just people.
we
if
saw
there's
the on the
nowhere
goes.
open, there's nowhere to go, so people aren't.
Yeah,
They just aren't
They stay
out and
home.
about as much.
go to sleep.
Forgot about that. There's a brand new gas station downtown that stays open all night on Darlington.
Well, there goes that plan.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Oh my god, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
What business are you getting?
Well, they hired someone to actually sit out there from midnight to 6. So,
They'd have to.
Like a security gig.
yeah.
Waffle House used to do that.
They
That's,
probably
now
need
there's-
it again.
if you want to count that as fast food, that's probably the worst.
Nah, that's not fast food.
I would still put it above McDonald's and Taco Bell.
It has a place.
What's that? Waffle House?
Yeah.
Waffle
Yeah.
House is like a gas station bathroom that serves food.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's fast food, though.
Yeah,
No.
but there's
Table's always sticky. The menu's always stuck together.
I don't know if y'all been to a Steak and Shake, but Waffle House is like Steak and Shake or Huddle House. They have their own little category.
yeah.
I can see that, yeah.
But it's 2 a.m. I'm on the road.
Buying someone else's food.
Yeah, or working the road, or just on a trip. You're in nowhere, West Virginia, and nothing else.
I still pick out of state. I'll go back to food again. Out of state,
We
I
are
will
back to
pick,
food again?
I will pick something completely that I don't have
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah,
I'm at. I prefer that every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for traveling, I don't want to eat somewhere we have here.
Yeah,
So
Unless
the
it's
point
a
of
busy
going
place.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless it's a busy seafood restaurant on,
Makes
on
no
the
sense.
ocean. Then
Why would you go to?
Yeah, I'm
somewhere
still
and
not
eat
open
Subway
to everywhere.
or McDonald's.
He has what'd you call it? Menu anxiety.
Would you have to look it up before you go?
No, like I need to know what I'm gonna do when I go up to that counter.
You need to know the process.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
I
I need
gotcha.
to know the process. Moe's was one of the worst places. They attack you as soon as you walk in the door.
Welcome to Moe's.
It's like I just want to like sneak 100 right in there and just
Moe's
be like,
here is
don't see
horrible.
me. Yeah, the Moe's here sucks.
Yeah.
But like the one in,
refuse-
the one in
I like
Columbia.
The food. I like the food here. All right, Moe's, but the one here is the
I
guy
remember-
that runs
I think the
it
food's
just looks
okay,
at you like,
but-
what are you doing here?
Yeah, the service is terrible, but the food is still good.
Well, that's the same as Chipotle. It's hit and miss depending on what manager
So
you
expensive.
I hate Chipotle's.
I don't like
I'll
Chipotle.
take Moe's over.
Just take
Chipotle's.
your-
Yeah, I'll take Moe's over Chipotle's.
There we go.
They hook us
Back on
up.
food.
Back on food.
Oh, food!
Right back on it.
Chipotle.
Pick something that's not food.
I did it originally.
Yeah, then I guess we're all hungry. Can we order some Moe's?
What we all collectively say was the worst? McDonald's?
No.
Let's get McDonald's.
No.
Going back to if you could talk to your younger self again, what future advice would you give your
Stop
younger
being
self?
stupid.
Now, would that
Wait, can we start with Banjo on this one?
Let's not start with me. I just want to hear y'all's, and then I will react.
well, I want to
talk to your
set some
last
ground
week,
rules
so.
first. Are we like
What you know-
excluding anything like, bet on the Falcons to win?
yeah. You're not.
No,
gonna
like
lecture.
Farmer's Almanac
Not future
stuff.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Just things you've
Advice to
learned.
apply back then.
Things you've
There you
learned.
go. All right.
things you like. Like hey,
Life lessons.
don't become a police officer. You could do that one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. If that's what you wanted,
Gotcha.
or don't. Yeah, don't.
I don't know. Y'all go first. Yes, go first. Go ahead, Professor.
I don't know.
What would you tell your younger self when you're working on that golf course?
You think you've done everything? I've done everything right.
Keep going, buddy.
Keep
You
doing
got
what
it.
you're doing. You got it.
You got it.
Do the best.
Yeah. You so smart.
What did we have kids a long time ago?
No, probably not.
Go even further back, like
How can you go further
School.
back when you were? Oh, okay.
yeah, school,
Let's see.
like little kid.
That's what we're talking about.
Apply it like real early.
Not when you're like 18. I'm talking about when you're young.
Well, this is kind of a whole nother thing, I guess. But the older I've gotten, the more I've realized that people in positions of power or positions of like
pinches of power.
respect or
thinking of
like
goalies.
people you look up to. You're like, oh, that's the mayor, that's the president, that's the chief of police, that's the city councilman. Like you look at these people and you think, oh, well, they must know certain things. They're
that's
experts.
what we talked about.
They they've arrived. Me, I don't know what I'm doing.
Nobody does.
I don't have you don't have that kind of confidence because you don't think you.
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but
It's just a little
really
man
and
behind the
truly,
curtain.
That's what the professor is.
A lot of what those people
Should be called the wizard.
are just faking it. They don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. They're just making it up as they go
Yep.
along and hoping nobody calls them on their BS.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just maybe not have.
So you would say
so
more
much
like
self-doubt, like, oh, I can't do that because I'm not smart enough. I'm not fast.
be more
enough.
confident.
Yeah, just more confident.
They're not that much better than you.
Yeah.
They're right where you are.
Exactly.
They're just in a different spot.
Yeah.
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 Well,
I like that.
That's how I handled when I first went to police academy. I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. But then I looked around at all my classmates and like, oh yeah, I'm definitely smarter than that guy.
If they can do it.
A friend of mine called me before he went. He works on the other end of the state. That's 10 years ago. And he was like, you got any advice for me? And I'd only been out of the academy like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. And I said, well, because he was working out of the department, of course. Had been there for a few months. I said, I want you to close your eyes and think of the stupidest, fattest idiot in your department right now. Well, you got it? He's like, yeah. I said, he passed.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, crap. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Because he was wigging out about, like, failing.
Overthinking it.
Home.
Yeah.
I was like, just study and don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be fine.
Like-
don't do anything really stupid.
Like, Yeah. She
Well, he has
completely in her own
That's the
mind.
guy.
She overrealized she was smart, but she
Yeah.
got in her own way.
Well, she failed twice. She was a recycle to begin with.
How was she?
Yeah.
Maybe she was stupid.
Yeah.
Arrested. Any advice for the young Sam?
Well, it's just funny. Like all the stuff he said could branch into so many different things. So we talk about like how the academy
Good.
is now. Like they tell you in the academy, you're stupid if you don't pass. Like we give you the answers.
That's yeah.
It's true. It's multiple
I've had
choice.
because I was still doing FTO recently. And that's what my new guys were telling me. They told us I was stupid if I didn't pass.
Yeah.
Because
I don't remember them saying that
they'll
to
be
us.
doing the little lecture.
Right.
They'll be like, we're gonna let you know. You're gonna know what you need to know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's all multiple choice too. I mean,
Yeah, they usually give that
the
one.
right answer is on the page. You just have to pick it out.
Like one's a gimme, and one is and then there's actually two that are like.
But then it produces these people who come to us and they don't know anything.
Oh yeah.
And we've always said that, like forget what you learned, like pay attention to what we're telling you. But
Yeah,
still, they
learn
should,
the
there should be
fundamentals.
a basic.
Yeah, you learn the fundamentals there. Here's the streets how you learn to apply them.
Yeah. They're mainly concerned about liability now. It seems like there's just so much more
Oh god.
focus
yeah.
on DV stuff because of the
Yeah.
way the state law changed for it,
Yeah.
and focus on driving. Like
Driving's
even
a-
firearms has dropped.
Yeah. Which that's what are you going to do though? You're going to fail them? You got departments that are working at 40% capacity, and what are you going to do? You can't.
I don't remember how driving was when we went through, but driving now, you have 3 chances to pass day of, 2 more the next day. You still go to graduation day. You can try again.
Yeah, that's
2 more
ridiculous.
chances there. If you don't make it, you can still graduate, but you have to come back for another week for the driving week and do that again.
When I went through,
That's when you will fail.
Yeah, when I went through way back when, you could fail if you didn't do the skid pad. You could fail on the skid pad. It send you home.
Dang.
Oh, I'm so glad I couldn't fail on that.
You could fail on the I'm trying to think what they call it. Threshold braking. They had a section of threshold braking. You had to stop within the threshold braking.
They still do that for driver
If
instructor.
you failed that, boom, you're out.
Yeah.
And then of course you only had 2 chances on the rock or the driving course.
2 chances, that's it?
That's it.
Wow.
You had 2, and then you had 1 with the instructor. So I guess 3 total.
Okay.
The first one was didn't count at all. Even if you passed it.
The first one was just your practice. Your first
Like
first run.
if you succeeded your first one, that didn't count.
Yeah, it didn't count. You still had to do your second.
Yep.
But you had your second.
Yeah. Which kind of sucked. Like, man, what if that was my good one?
Yeah. Was that back in the time where they wouldn't kind of help you if you were coming in too fast? Because there was the lowest time you could get.
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
be past 4 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Anything shorter, you fail.
Yeah.
The instructor I had in the car, my instructor, who wasn't with the academy, I guess he was a guest instructor. I got in the car, and I remember being young, and I'm getting in the car, and I'm kind of freaked out anyhow. But he cussed me out the whole way through.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, so get on it. What the fuck is wrong with you? And just, I mean, it's just obscenities all the way through.
Those people are.
And then call me an idiot, and then I control the clock. And,
Power trip.
Yeah, and then so when we got through, like, because you wasn't supposed to talk at all during the test. It's supposed to be just me driving, and you sit over here and shut up and grade me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we got through. I think I failed the first one. I had to do a second one with him. I think I hit a cone, and then of course he chewed me out about that. And then at the very end, he sit there and he goes, "Now, if you say anything that I said anything to you, they're going to throw your score out because I talked to you and you're going to fail. So pretty much, don't say anything to the instructor that I chewed you out, otherwise you're going to fail."
Mm-hmm.
So I had to just take it. I got out thinking he was an a-hole. Yeah. To this day, I probably still feel that way. If I seen him again, I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah,
if I seen him again.
Well, not being able to be on the other side, you realize he didn't have to be a dick.
No, not at all.
Like, you could just be like a normal ass person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be a dick. You can just be chill.
You could be a supportive person.
I think that's what drives. How about that crazy
Isn't that
thought?
crazy?
Yeah, especially when like the person that you're cussing out is probably your could potentially be your coworker.
Yeah,
because they're already hired.
You're on the same side.
You're on the same side.
You're on the same side.
Yeah.
That's what I just hate. People being dicks.
Well, it's just why are people the way they are?
That's true.
People are people.
And it's not exclusive to just police or trainers in policing. It's everything. You can have nice doctors. You can have dick doctors.
Well, they could
figuratively and literally.
Something else.
Figuratively and literally.
Is that a specialty? Like only dick?
I think it is.
I mean, we do have gynecology.
If you're going to the dick doctor for ear, nose, and throat problems, you have a whole.
No, I was just saying that's another category. Like,
I think you need 2 doctors.
You're doing it wrong.
wrong.
See
Is
you
that your
next
favorite?
Tuesday.
Is that your favorite dick doctor?
You had a PhD in it, that's for
See where
sure.
your dysfunction came from.
Wait, we get to that one. We'll get to that in the next one, I think. We're coming up on the 1 hour 20 mark. You want to do an hour and a half, and then we'll start the next one? We can start the next
good.
one after this.
Sounds good.
So, glad that closes out. TFN number undisclosed number. And now I have to get up and go turn it off. I can do better next time.
Are you going to make up numbers at some point?
You're going to cut this off?
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'll just leave it on there.
You,
We still got like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so how you want to close it out? You want to give some good advice or bad advice around the table?
There you go. Good advice.
Advice for what?
What's some good advice? Just
Like, don't
dealer's
be an electric
choice.
fence.
Effort is more important than result.
If
you didn't put the effort needed into it, then the result's not worth it.
I really like that one.
That's a good one.
Good job, Sam. You got one, Professor?
I know you got something deep in there. Dig it out.
Look at him. Of course he does.
Go ahead. I want to make sure I say it correctly.
Out of 100 men.
No. I wish I'd have thought of that one.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead and do it.
Number 1,
Out of
37,
94.
Go ahead and
Don't
do
go
it.
out on submarines.
I don't know if that's advice, though. That's just saying 90% of people are shit.
That's not where I was going.
Don't be a dick, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Like, you don't have to be
practice.
Yeah, you don't always have to be, even if you have the opportunity, don't be a dick.
When would you have opportunity to be a dick?
Like if you're the ones holding all the cards,
Okay,
like the
gotcha,
instructor
gotcha.
in the driving car.
Well, if you have that
As
opportunity
opposed
to
to
be a
flying
better
car.
person, how about that?
I'm gonna go ahead and say taste buds change every 7 years. So it's,
Also
you
after COVID.
yeah, and you should try new things. Don't be afraid. New things are
Oh,
exciting.
you look at me when
or
you
even
said
old
that.
old things that you might not have liked before. You might like now.
He's suggesting
worst.
that you've had a lot of 7 years.
That's
It
has been.
So a lot of
If
things
that
I
was a
used to-
thing.
A lot of things I used to not like and like now. Coffee's one of them. I didn't like coffee as a kid.
Same. I like coffee now.
Yeah. Did you like coffee as a kid?
It's the worst advice.
It's not the worst of it.
Expand your taste buds, Benny.
Expand it. Try new things.
I feel attacked.
What's the curry? Try some curry.
No, don't do that. That's not worth it.
No.
I've tried it for you now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How's that
Our
work with
professor.
olives? What you got, Professor?
What's the last
Somebody
one?
told me this the other day. I thought it was pretty good. Never let perfection get in the way of good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
I feel like you can take that both ways.
that's pretty much how my entire career went in law enforcement.
You should have known. You should have known this guy when he was like still like high speed. And,
Oh yeah, we're all going to join the military.
How long did that last?
Oh, dude, out of high
it lasted a
school?
while.
Was it?
It
Did
lasted
it?
a while. Yeah.
It was gone by the time I
You
got
got
there.
Oh
broken.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Out of high
absolutely.
school, man, out of high school, I was like, dude, I'm going to join the Army. I'm going to be a Ranger. I saw the movie Black Hawk Down. That's going to be me. That black helmet on,
nice.
that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I was down for it, man. We had a friend of ours like join the, like he wanted to be a SEAL, and he went to Naval Academy and everything, and then
Was he a SEAL?
it did not go through.
Oh.
No.
You'd already dipped out of the SWAT team by the time I got there.
No.
Onto the team.
Yeah, I
By
was
the time
on-
I got
I was on
onto the
there.
team, you dipped out.
Oh yeah, I was already gone.
All I had
though.
was Gary.
I was gone.
The Gary.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah,
Tim was
Tim was there. Tim's not here though.
No, Tim's not here. Gary's not here though.
Gary's never here.
Gary's never here. But
He's in the news occasionally.
He is in the news.
They just use his face for random articles.
They do.
Yeah.
It's a,
what?
You never
You've
seen
never
that?
seen this?
No, white man found in Florida.
No, like, kind of. They interviewed him for like one of those like hometown heroes or some kind
That's
of.
right,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
They took his picture. He's in his car, like working on his computer.
Oh, I got
And
you. As a
every
policeman,
now and then,
Yeah.
like you'll be scrolling headlines, and there's something to do with police.
he's
And
like
then,
a stock
you'll just
photo
see Gary's
for
photo,
police officer
and you're like,
investigating.
"Whoa, what's he doing?" And then you read the headline, you realize it has nothing to do with
Yeah, like,
police. It's totally stock photo.
Got kicked out of K Jewelers, wasn't able to buy his engagement ring.
Yeah.
Like Gary's been married for how long now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they just use his photo.
And he's just sitting there with his hands up, like, who knows?
So, like, if we were to type in Google right now, "cop working," Gary's photo might pop up
It's
there.
possible.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know.
I didn't
He
realize
didn't
that.
even do a lot of work.
No, that's why it's so iconic of a photo. But
All right, close it out.
good job, team.
Yeah.
We did it.